Hello people of the internet and my fizzies, and welcome to a brand new special little video I have up for you today. So before I get things started, yes, I actually am still alive, believe it or not. The reason why I've been gone from YouTube for like 4 months now is because I've been so busy with college that I just had no time whatsoever. In other words, I've been kind of getting adjusted into transforming into this new environment and everything, but I did pretty well my first semester of college. I ended up with a 4.0 and I have no clue how. But now that I'm well adjusted, I'm going to try to do videos next semester. I can't make any promises, but I'm definitely going to try a lot harder than last time. Now that we're all caught up from those 4 months, let's get to the video. Since we're on the topic of college and everything and me transforming into this whole new environment that I've never experienced before, I wanted to give a video of the top 10 things that I really hate about college. Now these lists of 10 things are all pretty much personal because we can make a list like, tuition or freaking unemployment. Lit. But I decided to make this list a bit more personal because, you could always just look up this list on the internet and you would get your standard list of things. So the first item on the list really applies to any environment in general, especially in high school, but I swear it continues into college. And that first list is hallways. If you know me personally, I will always complain about this because I seriously can't help it. I cannot stand when I'm trying to get to my classroom or just gain anywhere in general, and there's people forming this huge horizontal line and I'm trying to get past them, but they're just walking slowly and just not caring whatsoever. Like, I'm trying to get past you so I can get to my destination at a quick rate, but I can't because you're blocking the whole hallway. For those of you that actually do commit this crime, I really want to give you some pointers. If you're going to walk slow, that is completely understandable. You might have a disability, you just may be tired, or you're just really not up for it. But if you're going to walk slow, go to the side or to the right or something. Don't go straight in the middle. I swear, some of these people be walking like this. And I'm not even exaggerating. The second item on the list is something I kind of expected experiencing, which are the showers. So since I'm a freshman, I have to actually live with a public bathroom. At first I was fine with it because the bathroom is pretty much 4 separate rooms with 4 showers and 4 toilets. So, I was completely fine with that. However, there are apparently some people in my dorm place that don't even know how to properly shower. Yes, people, I'm not joking. They don't know how to shower. So you know how you have a curtain, right? For like a shower and everything, and you're supposed to put it inside of the shower. But guess what these people do? They put the shower curtain outside of the shower and let all the water flow out. And as a result, the room is not only wet, but it also really smells. These people are so freaking privileged. Anyways, the reason why I'm just annoyed at that is because I'm trying to use the restroom and I get this puddle of water and it's just like, it's so inconvenient. Oh wow, me and my first world problems, am I right? Get my feet wet. Number 3 on the list, grades. I can completely understand why professors take a long time to grade papers or tests in general because, they have a life of their own and not just being a professor. However, the only issue I have with these grades is when they take like a month to grade them. I don't care that it's a 5-page paper and you have 20 students to grade. It should not take you a month to grade them. And if you don't simply have the time to do it, then there's clearly something wrong. Either 1, you need to change the way that you're grading things. 2, you need to make a different assignment of some sort, or 3, you need to organize things better. It's understandable when it takes a couple weeks, but when it takes a month or longer, it just gets ridiculous and the students are getting cranky. They want to know their grades. Believe me, we really do. Oh, and number 4. Oh boy. Number 4 on this horrendous list is the food. At first, when I started college, the food was okay, I suppose. It was like pretty much the first week or 2 and I was like okay with it. But so suddenly, the food got so sick so fast, like I couldn't stand it. But the reason why I kept going there is because it was super cheap and it didn't really require that much money to pay for. But oh my gosh, I swear, like the food quality just kept getting worse and worse as time went by. So usually when I went to our school cafeteria, I usually got this burger. It was like a plain cheeseburger because I am fat. And almost every time I got this cheeseburger, I swear, the patty was like nice in the center, but all around it was just crusty, black, tar around it and it made me want to puke. Is it really that hard to make a cheeseburger? I know I'm not a cook myself, but I feel like a cheeseburger would be pretty simple. I even tried their chicken there, and that was the driest chicken I've ever had. There was no seasoning, there was no sauce. It was plain white chicken. The food just sucks. I'm sorry. It was not great, and I almost got food poisoning once because of it. Number 5 on the list are available classes. What I basically mean by that is the fact that it's so hard to get enlisted in one particular class that it's just ridiculous. Our university has a really weird system where basically some people are automatically enrolled in these classes, and basically all the other students don't have the opportunity to enroll in them. Also, there's other classes where you have to have some certain requirement to actually try to enroll in them, which, makes sense. You have to take Bio 1 to actually get into Bio 2. But I just keep asking, why do you give me the availability to try to enroll in it, and then I end up finding out later that I can't enroll in it? Number 6, which is pretty much a thing in general, once again, are the neighbors. For some reason, people just really like to make the most noise possible without any regard of anybody else. I know it's college and I'm being real stick in the mud about that. But if it's like 2 in the morning and you're playing loud music in the hallway and you're just screaming, you need help. I don't care if you're drunk or high or whatever it is, just stop. Nobody wants to hear your outdated, overplayed rap music. I know I sound like a horrible person for that, but seriously, I'm trying to sleep. The next thing on the list is something that I just dread. I'm sorry. I mean, some people really love this thing, but I just don't, and that's the library. Now, don't get me wrong, our campus's library is exceptional. I personally don't like the library. So initially, I actually did go to the library to actually do work and everything, but as the time went by, I pretty much realized how kind of depressing the library is. Especially during finals week, that's pretty much when I realized it, because there are people that just have these depressed faces. They look like they slept for 3 hours with their mocha chaka flocka what? Their mocha chaka frappuccino in their hands trying to wake up. But they just look so depressed and they look like they just want to die. In all honesty, I just can't be around that environment. I love to be around an environment where people are working hard and everything, but if they're depressed doing it, then it makes me kind of depressed, In other words, I feel their pain and it hurts me. Number 8 on the list is something that doesn't really apply. It's pretty much really specific to my university, and that's the crosswalks. So I'm pretty sure you don't have a map of TCU in your head if you don't go to this campus, but basically there's this area on TCU where pretty much all the residents are, and there are some academic buildings and everything, but most of the academic buildings are right across this crosswalk. Now the thing is, people don't really like to follow the crosswalk, like when it asks you to go or to stop. They pretty much just go whenever they want to. And you may be asking, okay, why you complain about that? The reason why I really do is because it kind of makes me a little bit nervous, honestly. Like seriously, there have been so many times where I've seen a car almost hit a student, and that's pretty much like weekly, and the students, they don't even care. It's just like a daily thing. But I'm just scared because I feel like eventually there's gonna be a student that's gonna get hit by a car, God forbid. But I also feel bad for the drivers. It says green light and they can't go because the students decided that they just couldn't wait another 2.5 seconds until it turned red. Number 9 on the list is also another life thing, and that's parking. So the way our parking system works is that there are a bunch of parking lots scattered around campus. And since I'm a freshman, I can basically only go to like 3 parking lots, but pretty much all the freshmen use this one particular parking garage because the other 2 are outside. Now, the issue I have with this is not only the fact that it's extremely difficult to find a parking spot inside of the parking garage and not on top of the roof or whatever, but it's just the fact that every time we have a football game, I have to move my car to this parking lot right across campus, and then it takes me like 20 minutes to freaking walk back to my dorm room. I'm really annoyed by that because one time I actually moved my car to this other parking lot or whatever, and I forgot to move it back for one day, and then I got a parking ticket, and that's because of this stupid parking lot rule where I have to move my car this day and move my car that day, move it back this day, and it's just like, It's just a freaking mess.
Lit.
And the last item on this list, because I can't emphasize this enough, is the food. The good thing is our campus is getting a new catering service, and I'm so glad for it because everybody complains about it. I mean, I don't know anybody that actually enjoyed our school cafeteria. I'm just saying. Now, to be completely honest, when I was making this list, it was a bit difficult to come up with these points because I really only could come up with 5 really distinguishable points, and I had to come up with the other ones and to make it, you know, a bit more exaggerated. So if you think I'm this huge complainer that just hates college, you got completely the wrong idea. This was all just for fun. I absolutely love college, and I feel like I'm gonna continue to love it even more as years go by. But anyways, guys, I'm going to end the video right here. I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. I'm really great to be back on YouTube, and it's been such a long time that I just really missed it so much. It kind of felt weird not doing YouTube for about like 4 months or so. But once again, guys, I want to thank you all so much for watching this weird video. I hope you can like, favorite, subscribe, and become a FIZZY today. And I will see you guys in the next video of whatever I post. Bye, guys!